Hey everyone, Miacidae here, welcome back. Today I'm gonna try to go back into the pet cemetery since it's been a hot minute since I've been there, and see if we can't level it up a little bit and see if we can't find anything new in here. Because once again, it's been a hot minute since we've been in the pet cemetery. So with that being said, let's just get to it and see what we find. Every time I seem to go in here, there seems to be something new at least. Something new to find, something new I run into, whatever that is, or just figure out something different about this place. So we'll see what happens. I know from experience I need a lot more torches than normal, and I should probably bring some of that just in case as well. And then every time I come in here, I kind of started realizing that it's kind of
machinations spring to life
different.
with a singular
Holding a sickle, stares at me vacantly. This is a new statue. Torch? Well, what just happens if I interact with it? Dream Catcher. What does this do? Minus damage received when attacked by a nightmare. And immune to Hatman's waking nightmare. Alright. But I kind of figured I had trouble building an okay party for this. Mainly because of things like this. And let's take a look at the resistances really quick, because this is like a living thing in here. I can bleed, blight, and stun it. Cool. But it has some nasty side effects that it can do. The quote-unquote thirsty boy, I can stun it, I'm going to have trouble bleeding and blighting it. And that's just a beast. Then the zombie pup, sure, I can bleed and blight it, but if I blight it, it's going to heal instead. And then there's zombies out here that I can't bleed, but I can blight them. So it's like, do I just take a full-on damaging group? What's the deal? So that's kind of what I ended up on, which was a marking damaging party here. I'll see how that goes. But this little bugger here, I kind of want out of the way because he can minus speed, and if I remember right, he can do things that are until camp.
mortality clarified in a single strike.
But everything in here can do some potentially nasty things if left alone. We're also going to Vuln Hex him for when I get rid of the Spiderling. Really do not want to see what the powered up versions of either of them are, to be honest.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Moldy Lick. Gross. Now let's see if we can actually hit anything. And let's heal up while we can. Let's not get too behind on that. I do not have a pull, but we can bleed him out versus marked. Is not gonna work. We can pull. Okay, that'll work. And he moved up in range, which is good.
Continually
Get rid of that thirsty boy.
destroy them.
I feel wrong just saying that. I'm just gonna put that out there. That felt wrong to say.
As the
And down with the zombie. Alright.
faint hope blossoms.
Now, I don't remember if I've ever seen the living and the dead in the same party in this. Really, the Wraith is not good with traps. I think he would be. Just because we needed 90% of the rooms I went there. I know it was a one that was empty. Best use of shovels ever. put dirt back in hole. Not dig hole, put dirt back in. Oh no, that is an actual doorway. I was like, am I just walking through a break in the wall? No, you can see the outline. It's an actual door. Let's go back here though and go... Oh, this is a bad idea. Okay, nothing attacked me. We're good. We're good. Probably should have brought a few more keys, but we're good. Put dirt back in hole. Hungry little buggers. I really do like the backgrounds here. Small chest that has not been opened in many years. So almost every single time I open this, it ends up in a fight. I'm wondering if there's something that interacts with it. Alright, those are what I would have thought.
Packs laden with loot.
Not that I'm going to complain about getting those dark diamonds, but I really feel like they might have a use. Alright, let's eye thief the Shadow Lurker. And then try to take him out. Almost did it. And then I'm going to also put a Shadow Hex on a Panther. Shadow Hex. Vulnerability Hex. I can speak. At least I'm catching my mistakes. A portion of the time.
Festering fear.
I know a lot of the time I'm not. Or at least I feel like that. Alright, so... do I really need to heal? I don't think so, so let's Abyssal Artillery. I forgot that I had a thing that changes this. This makes it so much better to me. I can hit any one person on the enemy team instead of the two back row. I love that change. I think that is from the Cerebral Clouds Occultist rework. If that's what it is, thank you for that. Makes it feel so much better. Let's de-stealth this Panther. And let's take out the Shadow Lurker.
Obliterated.
Panther go away? No. Let's get him on damage.
Confidence.
There we go with the Panther. Something about a Panther causing blindness doesn't sit right with me. I understand the concept. Oh, now it has a cooldown though. Darn. I understand it. It's a lot better, so it deserves a cooldown.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
There we go. Back was bugging me. Alright, wonder what this one's gonna be. Is that a fountain? Otter bird bath. A bird bath carved with a playful otter collects rainfall and offers a respite to birds and other flying creatures. I don't trust it. And medicinal herbs is the only thing I can think of that would work in it. Other than a torch to boil the water. Oh man, I'm horrible. So let's just investigate it. But it cracks and breaks. So what would I have used? A shovel to break it? And here's more skeletons. And you're not bleeding these things. So let's... I don't even need to mark these things. I'm just gonna break them. And they're gonna bleed me. Alright, let's take this one out.
Executed with impunity.
Honestly, what I should do... I don't have the stun on, I have the stun down on. I thought I did something else. Is do this, heal up, next turn I break it.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Let's fix that really quick. Reach for Soar. Go to the treasure room. Grave Diggers. I don't like that flying one. He's probably the biggest pain in the butt. I remember him having an attack that lasted until camp or something like that. So away with him. Don't feel like I need to heal. So let's go out a Grave Digger. And because he's almost dead, Hook and Slice. That seemed to work. Now let's go at the Wanderer. Eye Thief him. That'll mark him. Now we'll take him out. And we're almost done with him. Just so I don't get the riposte on our healer. I mean, you're gonna kill him at that rate, not heal him. And away with the Wanderer. Alright, that leaves a Grave Digger. Now that just looks like a slab of ham to me.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
First Earth. Nope, that's just him flinging. Oh, are they like... Yeah, minus 50 accuracy. Wow. And I don't believe he can do anything for now except for get rid of a corpse, bring them in range. And can we get rid of him? No. That minus 50 accuracy. Now you're in range, sir, so, I mean... I'm not a corpse, so I don't think I'm gonna work. Alright.
These nightmarish creatures can
Moving on along.
can be beaten.
Archaeozoology site? Bandage? That's what I would have thought, so you don't break anything you pick up. Nothing of value. So did I just toss all of it? That's a little sad. Let us be done with this rabble. That's really what half of this feels like right now. Maybe if it was full fights of this stuff, but like... This is like fighting the,
Another one falls.
literally the bone rabble in the, ruins. That's what it feels like
Gone, fiend.
when it's just these ravens.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Sometimes I need to learn when to shut up because these horrors can do a lot of stress damage. And, like, summon more. Alright, we're gonna mark him. There's that curse. Alright, getting rid of him. I actually should have probably put him in row 2, but we're fine for now. And we're gonna get rid of this Shadow Soldier. Right, I really want to get rid of the horrors. They're just flocking. Okay, that didn't stay there. I'm like, if that effect stays there, what happens? Right. Onto this one so it doesn't summon more. I think the ones with the silvery white vest are the ones that can summon, if I recall correctly. And they summon ones with the, like, bronze vest? I could be wrong there. It's been a hot minute since I've done these guys. I could be wrong. But this effect thing, I do not remember at all.
Gnawing uncertainty. The birthplace of...
Oh yeah, there's that thing I was talking about. -1 crit in the pet cemetery. Not sure how that shows up. Unless that was literally his jinx there. But I've seen other things do that too, which is kind of the weird thing to me. We are going to heal up. Alright, there he... So let's take out the Shadow Panther now that he's available. Who needs to heal more technically? 12 and 11, but... She has a special thing where she'll have regeneration if she goes to death's door. He does, or the Falconer does not, so we'll heal that. Then, because it's all she can do, Eye Thief. And the Wraith can do this. And before I forget, there we go. Wraith can do more stuff. I'm gonna head up because there's a secret room. These have the charred bouquet things that I want. Those are very helpful. It's another one of these fights. Alright, let's just take out the Gravedigger for now. Down he goes. I thief him. That marks him. And Wraith goes kaboom. Alright. No loot.
Mount, so too will resistance.
Now, since I do need to explore 90% of rooms, we're gonna go up. I know it's gonna take a shovel. I'm gonna go back down. Moving to the side. It is Falconer for traps, usually. That'll get rid of some stress. Burn this. Get those. That's another 3,000 gold. That'll be helpful. Oh. I mean, I don't think I have room for a Vestal, but I mean, it might be helpful in the short term. There's another living one with some dead. That's kind of interesting. I don't think I had seen that up until this run. I do not trust a smithy, so smithy is going down. And other than that, I do not think you really need to mark. So let's... Oh, I can't do that. 3 bleed, 3 bleed, yeah. Let's just get rid of the zombie, because it can heal. That leaves us with the Wanderer. I guess Eye Thief, because we can. Not that I wanted to mark, but you know, it happens. And it does damage still.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow...
That was 90% of rooms? Okay. I mean, I'll take it. Doesn't look like there was too much more left in here, so... I suppose let's take our stuff and go after interacting with this. Just for gigglies, I want to see if some of these Curios work on it. Or, you know, provisions. And that gives me max HP. Okay, good to know. So that got me the Paralyzer's Crest for the Crusader. Stun chance up, accuracy chance up on stunning blow. Pretty good. 11,000 gold, a few heirlooms. Level 1s and 2s for everyone who went. Hot to Trot, Yellow Canary. That's actually pretty good on her.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
I do not think I need that in particular. So with that being said, Pet Cemetery is now almost level 2. That was kind of fun to do, to go back in there. Saw a lot more Curios than I had in the past. One more, and I think I'm going to have a boss. Maybe we'll figure out what that is soon. And then I guess I can actually put people in treatment and stuff now, which is kind of a good feeling. So while they're doing that, I think what the plan is to go back into there, figure out what that is, and then I should probably grab some of the people in there, which means probably getting rid of this bounty hunter because he's a double. I don't have room for that.
Battered and broken, cast aside like a spent torch.
I do not believe I have a milkmaid anymore because our milkmaid unfortunately died. I'm just double checking a few things here. Cataract can be a healer, a milkmaid, silent. Alright, I said I want the silent, which can be for Howard the Duchess.
It is done. Turn yourself now to the condition
All right.
of those poor devils who remain.
That sounds like a plan. Then, yeah, like I said, next time I'll probably be going back into the Pet Cemetery. The only downside, I think, of me going in there is I didn't think I got enough gold to cover all the expenses plus leveling them up. So I might have to figure out something about that. But that's something for next time. Or another time. So, ooh, she definitely needs some help there. Yeah, the Foreigner should be a lot better next time. I 100% spaced on that. And he should also be better. Alright, cool. So yeah, there we go. Then hopefully we'll find a boss there, and we'll see what happens. So as always, I wish you all well. I'll see you next time, and please have a good one.